Welcome to Serene History, a quiet place where the past unfolds slowly, like a gentle dream. As the world around you grows still, allow your mind to settle. Tonight, we drift into the soft echoes of ancient civilizations and the mysteries they left behind. In the calm of night, history reveals a different face. Not loud, not rushed, but subtle and thoughtful. Forgotten cities, silent monuments, and lost knowledge all whisper their stories. All you need to do is listen, breathe, and let the journey begin. This is not a tale of speculation or fear. It is a slow walk through time, through ruins that once held life, through oceans that hide memories, and through ideas that shaped the ancient world. Let each moment drift gently, guiding you deeper into rest. As we explore these mysteries together, you may feel your body relax and your thoughts soften. That is the intention. Knowledge does not always arrive loudly. Sometimes it enters quietly, like a calm wave reaching the shore. So settle in. Let the images form softly in your imagination. The story of forgotten civilizations begins now, in stillness, carried by the gentle rhythm of the night. The past is never silent. Even when buried under oceans, sand, and time, it breathes in quiet rhythms that echo into the present. When we slow our minds, history reveals itself in whispers. Tonight, we drift into forgotten civilizations. Stories erased by time, yet still alive in fragments scattered across the world. Human history is often shown as a straight line, but the deeper we look, the more the line bends and fades. Beneath waves and deserts, we find clues of something older, and sometimes far more advanced. These are not fantasies or myths, but traces left behind by people whose worlds vanished long before ours began. Near Japan's Yonaguni Island, an enormous stone formation lies underwater. Sharp angles, terraces, and giant steps raise questions. Natural formation or ancient city? Experts debate. But the structure's scale hints at a civilization capable of engineering long before history's first recorded cities. Above the oceans, mysteries rise from deserts and mountains. The Great Pyramid aligns with true north almost perfectly, a feat difficult even with modern technology. In Peru, stones weighing over 100 tons fit together with flawless precision at Sacsayhuaman. No mortar, no gap. Just impossible craftsmanship. As you listen, let these mysteries settle gently. This is not a tale of wild theories, but a calm journey through questions history cannot yet answer. Ancient people were not primitive. They observed the stars, shaped stone with mastery, and built monuments meant to last. Their silence is not ignorance, but a story waiting to be heard. Across the world, coastlines hide the remains of cities swallowed by rising seas. After the last ice age, ocean levels rose dramatically, covering entire settlements. What survived beneath the waves now lies preserved in silence. These places show that humans built organized communities far earlier than history suggests. These ruins rest under nearly 40 meters of water, meaning they were built long before the seas rose. This pushes their possible age far beyond traditional timelines. Archaeologists debate the findings, yet evidence continues to surface. The idea of advanced ancient communities no longer feels like myth, but a lost chapter in humanity's story. Off India's coast, near Dwarka, divers found stone walls, steps, and platforms arranged with clear precision. These ruins do not match any known period. If real, They may be among the oldest human structures ever discovered. They challenge our timeline and remind us how little we understand about our earliest ancestors. As we drift deeper underwater in our imagination, the silence becomes part of the mystery. Structures that once echoed with life now sit untouched for thousands of years. Walls weathered by salt, steps softened by currents, pillars covered with coral, each stone holding memories of a world that vanished almost overnight. One of the most striking discoveries sits near the Gulf of Cambay in India. Sonar scans revealed geometric patterns stretching across the seafloor. Divers later found pottery, tools, and rectangular blocks shaped by human hands. Some artifacts appear older than any known city. If verified, this site could rewrite early human history. Underwater ruins remind us of how fragile civilizations can be. A shift in climate, a sudden flood, or a rising sea can erase entire cultures. Yet their knowledge and achievements remain, hidden beneath the surface, waiting for curious minds to rediscover them. The ocean preserves their secrets with a calm patience. As we leave these submerged cities behind, let the thought linger: how many more stories lie underwater waiting to be found? The sea is vast, and our exploration has barely begun. What we have discovered already hints at a past far richer and more complex than the one written in our textbooks. Off the coast of Yonaguni Island in Japan lies one of the most puzzling underwater structures on Earth. Massive stone formations rise from the seabed, shaped in clean lines and sharp angles. Broad terraces, steps, and platform-like surfaces give the impression of deliberate design, as if crafted by human hands long ago. Some researchers argue that the monument is natural, formed by geological fractures. Others insist the precision looks intentional, too exact to be random. The truth remains uncertain. But the size and shape of Yonaguni challenge the idea that early humans lacked the ability to construct complex structures before recorded history. Swimming along its vast surfaces feels like gliding across the ruins of a forgotten world. The steps seem too regular, the edges too straight, and the arrangement too purposeful. Whether man-made or natural, Yonaguni sparks curiosity because it suggests a chapter of human development that may have been erased by rising seas. If ancient builders shaped Yonaguni, their civilization must have existed when the sea level was far lower, thousands of years earlier than traditional timelines allow. That possibility alone causes scholars to reconsider humanity's early abilities. Perhaps advanced knowledge appeared, disappeared, and resurfaced across centuries. Even if Yonaguni is natural, its striking form serves as a reminder of how much Earth changes over time. Continents shift, water rises, and coastlines transform. What we now see underwater may once have been dry land where communities lived, built, and eventually fled as the oceans claimed their world. Yonaguni teaches us to question assumptions. The past does not follow a simple path, whether carved by humans or shaped by nature. The monument stands as a symbol of mystery, a silent reminder that we know only a small fraction of our planet's ancient stories. New discoveries await beneath every wave. Off the coast of Gujarat in India lies one of the most remarkable underwater discoveries ever made. Divers exploring the region near modern Dwarka found stone structures arranged with precision, straight walls, rectangular platforms, and steps descending into the seabed. These patterns suggest intentional design, not natural formation. Ancient texts describe Dwarka as a grand coastal city that eventually sank beneath the sea. For centuries, many believed it was purely myth. But the underwater remains resemble the descriptions in surprising ways. Pillars, grid-like layouts, and shaped stones hint at a vibrant settlement that once stood proudly on the shoreline. Scientists dated some artifacts recovered from the area and found they may be thousands of years older than previously known Indian cities. If accurate, these findings push the timeline of organized urban life much further back. Dwarka could represent a lost chapter in the evolution of human civilization on the subcontinent. What makes Dwarka especially intriguing is its scale. The structures stretch across large areas, suggesting a well-planned community. Streets, foundations, and platforms imply a level of architectural knowledge that challenges conventional understanding of early societies. These underwater ruins whisper stories of daily life now hidden beneath waves. If rising sea levels caused Dwarka's disappearance, its fate may mirror countless coastal cities across ancient history. Climate shifts can erase entire cultures, leaving behind only fragments of memory. The ocean does not destroy everything. It preserves, holding secrets in its quiet, shifting sands until they resurface centuries later. Dwarka invites us to reconsider how advanced early civilizations may have been. The precision of its structures, the artifacts found nearby, and the alignment with ancient texts create a mystery both scientific and cultural. As we move forward, let this city remind us that much of human history sleeps beneath the water, waiting to be rediscovered. Across Earth's coasts, ruins lie submerged not because of a single disaster, but because the planet itself is always changing. After the last ice age, melting glaciers caused oceans to rise by more than 100 meters. Entire coastlines vanished, taking towns and cities with them. What now rests underwater once echoed with human life. For ancient people, the rising sea was slow but unstoppable. Every generation watched the shoreline creep closer. Farms, markets, and homes gradually slipped beneath the waves. Over time, communities retreated inland, leaving behind their buildings, their stories, and their memories. The ocean covered everything quietly, layer by layer. Some places faced sudden disasters. Powerful earthquakes fractured the land. Tsunamis swept across coasts with devastating force. A single event could destroy a thriving settlement in moments. When the survivors escaped, they left no opportunity to preserve records or traditions. The sea became the keeper of their forgotten past. Other cities sank because the ground beneath them shifted. Soft soil, sediment, and unstable foundations caused temples and streets to sink slowly over centuries. What began as minor cracks eventually turned into deep fractures. As the land collapsed, the sea filled the spaces left behind, sealing history underwater. Climate changes also shaped the fate of civilizations. Long droughts, sudden floods, and shifting rivers forced communities to move or abandon their homes. When people left, nature reclaimed their buildings. What remained eventually eroded or submerged. Human achievements can vanish quickly when environmental forces turn against them. These lost cities remind us of how fragile our own world can be. Civilizations are strong, but nature is stronger. Changes in climate and geography have erased countless stories across thousands of years. Yet the ruins that survive, even in fragments, still speak. They tell us that human history is much deeper than we once believed. On mountaintops in Peru, an ancient fortress named Sacsayhuaman sits quietly under the sky. Its walls are made of enormous stones, some weighing over 100 tons. Each stone fits with perfect precision into the next. No gaps, no mortar. Just smooth, interlocking surfaces crafted by hands long gone. The scale is astonishing. Moving even one of these stones with modern equipment would require cranes, planning, and careful coordination. Yet ancient builders shaped and positioned dozens of them, creating walls so strong they have survived earthquakes that destroyed newer cities. Their skill remains unmatched. When you walk along these massive blocks, you feel the precision. The stones curve gently around corners, meeting each other like pieces of a giant puzzle. Many surfaces are polished and angled with intention. Engineers today still debate how such accuracy was achieved without metal tools or advanced machinery. Some theories suggest ramps, ropes, and teams of workers. Others propose techniques using sound, water, or counterweights. But the truth is still uncertain. What the builders understood about stone, pressure, and stability is far beyond what we usually expect from ancient societies. Similar mysteries appear across the world. In Egypt, colossal limestone blocks were shaped and moved to form the pyramid complexes. In Easter Island, statues weighing many tons were transported across long distances. Each site whispers the same story. Ancient engineering was far more advanced than we once believed. As we explore these structures, let the thought settle gently. Civilizations rise, learn, innovate, and sometimes fade, leaving behind achievements that defy explanation. Their secrets lie in the quiet gaps between stones, in the way light falls across carved surfaces, and in the silence of ruins that still stand strong. When people first see the size of ancient stone blocks, they often ask the same question: how were these giants moved without modern machines? The truth is, no single answer fits every site. Different civilizations developed their own clever methods, shaped by terrain, resources, and knowledge passed down through generations. Some researchers believe ancient builders used wooden rollers, placing logs beneath the stones and pushing them forward step by step. Others suggest teams of workers pulled ropes while guiding the blocks along prepared paths. These explanations sound simple, yet they require extraordinary coordination and strength. Another idea involves water. Wetting the ground can reduce friction, allowing massive weights to slide more easily. Some ancient carvings show workers pouring liquid in front of heavy loads. This technique, combined with sledges and ropes, could have allowed stones to travel long distances with surprising efficiency. In mountainous areas, builders may have carved channels or ramps into the landscape. By shaping the land itself, they created natural pathways for moving stones downhill or across valleys. Each ramp would have taken immense planning, showing that engineering began long before metal tools became common. There are also more mysterious theories. Some researchers propose the use of sound or vibration to reduce weight, inspired by ancient legends. Although no evidence confirms such methods, they remind us that ancient cultures may have held knowledge now forgotten. History is full of practices that disappeared with time. What matters most is not which method was used, but the dedication behind it. Moving stones weighing more than modern trucks required community effort, patience, and remarkable understanding of physics. These achievements show that ancient people were capable of solving immense challenges with creativity and determination. Among all ancient structures, the Great Pyramid of Giza stands as one of the most precise creations ever built. Its sides align almost perfectly with true north, with an error so small that even modern tools struggle to achieve it. This alignment was not accidental. It shows a deep understanding of the earth and the sky. To find true north, ancient builders would have needed careful observations of stars and shadows. They likely watched the night sky for years, tracking celestial movements until patterns emerged. This patient astronomy allowed them to mark directions with exceptional accuracy long before compasses existed. The pyramid's base is also nearly perfect. Each side is almost the same length, differing by just a few centimeters. This level of precision across such a massive structure suggests advanced planning and tools. Even today, constructing a pyramid of this scale with such accuracy would be a major engineering challenge. Inside the pyramid, the precision continues. Passages and chambers align with specific stars, especially those considered sacred in ancient Egyptian beliefs. The builders connected the monument to the cosmos, creating not just a tomb, but a symbolic pathway between the earth and the heavens. The materials themselves reveal intelligence. The outer casing was once made of polished white limestone, reflecting sunlight so brightly that the entire pyramid may have glowed like a beacon. This design choice blended aesthetics with symbolism, turning the structure into a shining representation of power and eternity. What makes the Great Pyramid truly extraordinary is not mystery, but mastery. Its builders understood geometry, astronomy, and architecture deeply. Their knowledge may seem lost today, yet its traces survive in every stone still standing. Quietly, the pyramid reminds us of human ingenuity shaped over generations of learning. Across many ancient sites, the stones show a level of precision that feels almost modern. Surfaces are smooth, angles are sharp, and cuts appear flawless. Some blocks fit together so tightly that even a thin blade cannot slide between them. These details suggest tools or techniques far more advanced than we expect for their time. Archaeologists have found drill holes in some stones that descend with perfect consistency, as if made by high-speed equipment. Other surfaces show curved cuts that resemble work done by saws or abrasives. Yet no written records describe such tools. The methods were known, used, and then somehow forgotten. At sites like Pumapunku in Bolivia, stones are shaped with surprising complexity. Intricate grooves, clean right angles, and interlocking patterns appear across the ruins. Creating these forms today would require precise measurement tools. Yet the ancient builders managed them using techniques still debated by researchers. One theory suggests the use of copper tools combined with sand or quartz as abrasive material. This could allow for finer cuts than copper alone. While possible, it does not fully explain the speed or accuracy of certain marks. Another idea involves shaping stones using heat, softening the surface before carving. Though the exact methods remain uncertain, what is clear is the intention. Ancient builders valued precision. They designed structures meant to last for centuries, aligning them with stars, landscapes, and spiritual beliefs. Their techniques may have depended on knowledge passed through generations, later lost during cultural shifts. These discoveries remind us that human creativity is not limited by technology alone. Even without modern machines, ancient societies achieved remarkable feats. Their precision stands as a quiet testament to patience, skill, and a deep understanding of materials. Their work endures, inviting us to listen and learn. Ancient civilizations did more than build remarkable structures. They observed the world with a depth of understanding that often surprises modern scholars. Long before modern instruments, they tracked stars, predicted seasons, and measured the Earth with methods so accurate that their results remain impressive even today. In India, texts like the Surya Siddhanta describe the length of a year with astonishing precision. They calculated the Earth's diameter and even its axial tilt. These ideas required generations of careful observation, suggesting a scientific tradition far older than many realize. Their work blends astronomy with spirituality in a seamless harmony. In Mesopotamia, clay tablets contain advanced mathematical tables. Some show knowledge of geometric principles and even early forms of trigonometry. These calculations allowed builders to create temples, canals, and walls with accuracy that supported large populations. The math we learn today echoes discoveries made thousands of years ago. The ancient Greeks developed mechanisms that rival early machines. The Antikythera device, found in a shipwreck, used gears to predict eclipses and track celestial cycles. Its complexity stunned researchers. Such craftsmanship suggests a culture that valued precision engineering and had technological abilities long thought impossible for that era. Even in medicine, ancient knowledge shines through. Egyptians performed surgeries, set broken bones, and understood the importance of cleanliness. Indian and Chinese texts describe herbal remedies still used today. Much of this knowledge was passed orally, leaving only fragments behind when empires fell or libraries burned. These lost sciences remind us that progress is not always linear. Knowledge can rise, thrive, and then disappear as cultures shift and memories fade. What survives depends on chance, preservation, and the stories each generation chooses to carry forward. In the quiet of history, much wisdom sleeps, waiting to be rediscovered. Scattered across ancient civilizations are hints of technologies that seem far ahead of their time. These remnants do not suggest science fiction, but rather a deep practical understanding of materials, energy, and natural forces. They show how human ingenuity often reaches impressive heights before fading from memory. The Baghdad battery, for example, appears to be a simple clay jar with a copper cylinder and iron rod. Yet, when filled with certain liquids, it can produce a small electrical charge. Whether used for medicine, rituals, or metalwork, it hints at experiments with electricity long before modern science. In ancient India, texts describe surgical tools and procedures with detailed precision. Instruments for removing cataracts, stitching wounds, and performing complex medical operations were documented thousands of years ago. These techniques required steady hands, skill, and a level of anatomical insight that still impresses surgeons today. Some civilizations mastered metallurgy to remarkable degrees. The Delhi iron pillar, for example, has withstood rust for over 1,600 years. Its unique composition and forging method remain subjects of study. The pillar quietly demonstrates how ancient blacksmiths understood chemical processes in ways we are still trying to replicate fully. Other tools remain mysterious. Precise stone-cutting marks, unusual alloys, and structures aligned to celestial events suggest instruments or methods no longer known. These may have been everyday tools for craftspeople of the time, passed down through apprenticeships until wars or crises disrupted the chain of knowledge. What these forgotten inventions reveal is a simple truth. Humans have always been inventive. Technological progress is not a straight path, but a series of rises and falls. Each discovery offers a glimpse into minds that worked with patience, observation, and creativity. Their tools may be lost, but their brilliance remains in what they left behind. Knowledge, even the most advanced, is fragile. It lives in memories, in stories, and in the hands of craftsmen. When a civilization faces hardship, whether war, famine, or natural disaster, these links can break. Once lost, skills that took centuries to develop may never fully return. History shows many moments when great knowledge vanished overnight. When libraries burned, thousands of texts disappeared forever. When cities fell, engineers, scholars, and artisans were scattered. Without students to teach or communities to support them, entire fields of expertise faded slowly into silence. The Library of Alexandria is often remembered as a symbol of lost wisdom. It held countless works on science, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. Its destruction through fire and conflict erased volumes that might have changed our understanding of the ancient world. The loss still echoes through time. But not all knowledge was stored in books. Many traditions were taught through practice. Stone carving, metalworking, healing, and navigation passed from master to apprentice. When these lines were broken, the skills vanished without written records, leaving only the finished work as evidence they ever existed. Climate shifts also played a role. Droughts, floods, and changing landscapes forced communities to move. In the rush to survive, preserving knowledge often became secondary. Important tools and practices were abandoned, replaced by simpler methods suited to the new conditions. Understanding how knowledge disappears helps us appreciate the achievements of the past. Each ruin, artifact, and inscription carries the weight of lessons nearly forgotten. As we study them, we reconnect with minds that shaped the world long before us. Their silence invites us to listen and learn with humility. Civilizations rarely collapse suddenly. Most decline gradually, shaped by a mix of pressures, environmental changes, internal conflicts, shifting trade routes, or outside invasions. What seems like a swift fall is often the final moment of a long, quiet struggle unfolding over generations. The Maya, for example, built remarkable cities with towering temples and complex astronomy. Yet their society slowly fragmented due to drought, resource strain, and political tension. When their cities were abandoned, their knowledge did not vanish instantly. It faded as communities dispersed into smaller groups. The Indus Valley civilization faced a different fate. Changing rivers and shifting monsoons weakened their infrastructure. As water sources moved, cities were abandoned. Without the stable environment that supported their advanced urban life, their written language and many of their practices were lost with time. In the Mediterranean, the Bronze Age collapse affected multiple cultures at once. Trade networks broke down, kingdoms fell, and literacy declined. For centuries, the region entered a dark age where skills once common became rare. Yet from this collapse, new societies eventually emerged with fresh ideas. These cycles remind us that progress is never permanent. Human societies grow, innovate, and thrive, but they can also fracture when circumstances shift. What one age builds, another may forget. Still, the desire to understand, create, and explore persists through each rise and fall. Recognizing these patterns offers perspective. Civilizations are not isolated moments, but chapters in a long story. Their achievements inspire the next generation, and their failures teach quiet lessons. Even when their voices fade, the echoes of their knowledge continue, guiding us through the unfolding story of humanity. As we look back across thousands of years, one theme appears again and again. Ancient civilizations were far more observant, skilled, and resilient than we often imagine. Their knowledge grew slowly, shaped by generations who watched the sky, studied the land, and learned through careful experience. The ruins they left behind are not just stones. They are reminders of patience. Great structures were built one block at a time, shaped by hands that understood their craft deeply. Their precision reflects not haste, but dedication and approach to life that valued long-term vision over quick rewards. The stories of underwater cities teach us humility. Even the most advanced communities can disappear when nature changes. Rising seas, shifting climates, and earthquakes have erased entire cultures. Yet their memory continues in the silent ruins we discover, and in the lessons they quietly offer us today. The precision of ancient engineering shows the power of human cooperation. Moving massive stones and constructing complex monuments required teamwork, planning, and shared purpose. These achievements remind us that progress is often a collective journey, built on trust and communication within a community. The sciences of the past reveal curiosity. People measured stars, mapped the heavens, studied plants, and developed surgery long before modern tools existed. They explored the world with open minds, driven by wonder rather than pressure. In their calm observations, we find inspiration for our own learning. The greatest lesson may be this: knowledge grows when it is nurtured, but it fades when neglected. Civilizations rise and fall, yet the pursuit of understanding continues. The ruins scattered across the world are not warnings of failure, they are reminders of how deeply humans have always sought meaning in the world around them. As our journey through the ancient world comes to a close, let the quiet settle around you. The stories of lost cities, forgotten knowledge, and incredible achievements drift softly in the mind, like distant echoes carried across time. They remind us how vast and mysterious human history truly is. Every ruin we explored once belonged to people who dreamed, worked, and lived just as we do. Their voices may be silent, but their creations remain. In stone, in symbols, in the land itself, they left traces of their ideas. These traces continue to guide us, even thousands of years later. As you rest now, imagine those ancient worlds unfolding slowly beneath calm skies. Picture the rhythm of daily life long before modern noise existed. Let the steady beat of history soothe your thoughts, easing the mind into a peaceful space where stories and dreams blend together. Knowledge from the past is never truly lost. It lingers in forgotten places, waiting for curious minds to uncover it again. With each discovery, we reconnect with the wisdom of our ancestors. Their inventions, their observations, and their resilience still shape the world we live in today. The mysteries of ancient civilizations are not puzzles to rush through, but gentle reminders of how connected we are to those who came before. Their triumphs, their struggles, and their creativity echo through time. Tonight, you have walked beside them in quiet reflection. As you drift toward sleep, carry this calm with you. Let the weight of the day fall away. The ancient world will continue to rest in its peaceful silence, and so can you. Until the next story begins, may your mind stay light and your dreams serene.